Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the Natural Born Driller. And welcome everyone to WWE 205 Live Review, the show from November 28th, 2018. And what I'm about to do right now is give you my thoughts, my analysis, basically give you a review, obviously, for 205 Live, what I didn't get a chance to watch last week, but I'm asked to watch it, catch up on it, and here I am, getting ready to give you that review. But before I do, let me just do something here. Hmm. Alright, here we go. I guess this will do. Alright, so here we go. They were in, let's see, SmackDown was at Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, your commentators, as usual, Vic Joseph, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson. So, that being said, let's get back to the show. So, we got Mike Kanellis being accompanied by the First Lady, Maria Kanellis, versus Noland. During the match, Maria Kanellis ends up being on commentary, as Mike Kanellis and Norman Dar are out battling. All of a sudden, we get the Lucha House Party coming out of nowhere, doing their Lucha House Party type of bullshit, and this causes Mike Kanellis to lose the match, and there you go. And Maria Kanellis was losing her mind out there, and I was losing my mind watching the Lucha House Party being out there. Before, I used to like the Lucha House Party, and now the tides has turned where I don't like the Lucha House Party anymore. To me, they're like the New Day 2.0, except they're not faggots. They're not carrying themselves like faggots like the New Day are, but at the same time, this feels like the Lucha House, the New Day, to say the least. New Day 2.0 within the Lucha House Party, which is fucking ridiculous. So yeah, the Lucha House Party got they went up on Mike Kanellis and Maria Kanellis, and we'll get to more about not with the Lucha House Party, but it was mentioned about the Lucha House Party, but we'll get to more of that later though. Kendrick backstage, basically a warm up. You see, Akira Tozawa had the MMA gloves thing, mitt gloves, where pertains to the MMA fighters punching it. So Brian Kendrick was punching it. He didn't care, but then Akira Tozawa hits him, and then Brian Kendrick was like doing this, and that, and then all of a sudden Brian Kendrick was got hit again with it by 1 second, folks. Okay. Yeah, someone was in the way there. My apologies. But then Brian Kendrick grabs the hand of Akira Tozawa and starts punching like he's in a wrestling match and everything. And then that was it. That was it for the warm up and all that. And yeah, Brian Kendrick. Now he's in the game. And yeah. So then we get to Drew Gulak and German Jack Gallagher about how Brian Kendrick was an ally, our friend, but now everything has changed where it pertains to Brian Kendrick. And then Gentleman Jack Gallagher says something about he says some word that had a meaning that Brian Kendrick just takes some space. And then all of a sudden we get Drew Gulak saying that Brian Kendrick looks like a homeless Leonardo DiCaprio. To me, I don't think Brian Kendrick doesn't look like anything like Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, if he does, then good for Brian Kendrick. With a good compliment there. But I thought it was funny that he called him a homeless Leonardo DiCaprio. But anyway, so basically it's just led to where they talk about how he's teamed up with Akira Tozawa, and then Drew Gulak talking about how he's going to face Brian Kendrick. It's gonna be. We'll see how that turns out. Then we see Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy game warm up for their match later on tonight, which is it was actually last week's 205 Live show. But anyways, to warm up the main event tag team match, we'll get to more of that later. Then we get the return of Hideo Itami. He goes up against some guy named Levi. I think that's how he pronounces his first name, but basically it was a squash. Hideo Itami wins. Nothing to say about that. But after the match, he added more insult to injury, And then also we get the return of Oriental Barbie. So Aria, Aria Davari, who's been out for an injury. I don't remember what injury he had to be taken out, but he was gone for that long from an injury. And now he's back. So he confronts Hideo Itami, and instead of going to Hideo Itami, he goes after Levi Cruz instead. And then Aria Davari tells Hideo to hit him, and Hideo hits him, and then Aria Davari says to Hideo Itami, "I respect you." They shake hands. And then Aria Davari leaves, and Hideo Itami stay in the ring, looking confused, thinking to himself, should he trust him or not? So, and that's the story that led to. So I'm guessing they're gonna be a tag team. I guess I don't know if they are gonna be a tag team or not, but whatever, we'll see. Then we get to Drake Maverick, the 205 Live General Manager, and TJP. Basically, TJP wants to title shot, the Cruiserweight Championship, and then Drake Maverick says no because you haven't been winning any good matches. And then TJP mentions something about him being on Raw. He didn't mention anything about him pissing on himself or whatever, but I thought he was going to refer something about that, but thank God they didn't. Because Maria and Kanellis comes into the office, and basically, they have issues with Lucha House Party. TJP talks about that whole situation too, and basically, Maria Kanellis suggests to Drake Maverick that it should be a tornado tag team match between Mike Kanellis and TJP versus the Lucha House Party, and that's what we're gonna get, and that's gonna be on the next 205 Live show. Then we see Cedric Alexander getting warmed up in his in the locker room, and then Mustafa Ali walks in, see if he's ready, and obviously he is ready, and we get this tag team main event match, Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander versus Tony Ness and Buddy Murphy. Match itself was pretty damn good. There was this one spot that I didn't like though, and that was Buddy Murphy kicked Ali to the ropes, and then Tony Ness was pulling the ropes down so that Mustafa Ali could fall down. Basically, the bump right there, I'm not sure about that spot. I wasn't a fan of that spot. To me, I thought that spot wasn't needed, but whatever. At least Mustafa Ali was okay. I was worried about Mustafa Ali. I thought he was going to be hurt there, but he was alright though. And there was one spot there that to me, I thought to myself, was it a botch or was it done on purpose? So basically, you had Buddy Murphy on the top rope. You have Tony Ness, and lean on. He's on the second turnbuckle basically. That I think so they basically Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander goes for try to go for superplex here, right? But then all of a sudden, Buddy Murphy falls off. Mustafa Ali falls off. Like, what just happened here? And then Tony Ness rolled out the ring. So Cedric Alexander goes for his tope con hilo. And then in the end, and basically we had some miscommunications in the match too, which pertains to Buddy Murphy and Tony Ness. And at one point, we had Cedric Alexander trying to get the hot tag from Mustafa Ali, but then Buddy Murphy pulls off Cedric Alexander. Cedric goes after Buddy Murphy. Mustafa Ali was confused like what just happened here. But then in the end, Mustafa Ali goes for a springboard out the corner for a tornado DDT, which before that happened, Cedric tags in himself in the match. So then he capitalized on Buddy Murphy, staggering on his feet after taking that tornado DDT, and then goes for the lumbar check and gets a 3 count in the win. So your winners, Cedric Alexander by pinning Buddy Murphy. So Alexander and Mustafa Ali, the heart is Mustafa Ali, and the soul is own. Represents the respective names. The heart of 205 Live, Buddy Murphy, and the soul of 205 Live, Cedric Alexander, which together they are the heart of 205 Live. And there you go. That was the main event for the show. That was it, basically for the show. Tomar Wrestling for 205 Live from November 28th, 2018. 3 matches. And my overall scoring for the show, I'm going to go 6.5 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., Natural Born Driller. Please subscribe if you haven't done already, right now. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up, or if you want, give it a thumbs down. And with that being said, y'all take care. I'll see y'all very soon for my next review on what pertains to WWE. So, stay tuned on the streets. Take care.